Hey, how's it going guys? Jackson here with Toasty DIY, and today I'm going to be showing you 5 3D prints that will make your life easier. Now of course these 5 prints are subjective. They're my opinion of 5 things that are going to make my life a little bit easier here at the house, so let's go ahead and start off with number 1. So number 1 you can actually find a lot of different varieties of. This is actually cookie cutters, and they can be used for basically anything. You can use them for dough, cookie dough, whatever. But this one here is a really mean looking gingerbread man, which is really exciting. This one here is a cat, you know, for the girlfriend. But yeah, these prints are really easy to do. They're pretty simple, and they usually only take maybe 30 minutes to an hour a piece depending on what you scale them to. That's another nice part about all these is they're scalable. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. You can make them huge, you can make them small. But yeah, these are really easy to use. One thing I would, take caution in is maybe washing them. Be careful. I don't know how they would do in a dishwasher because this is PLA. If you're gonna print them and you want to use them long term, I really recommend using ABS. But for this PLA, it'll work fine just with hand cleaning each time. Obviously, PLA isn't 100% like food safe. It is technically made of a lot of food ingredients and is mostly biodegradable. So just use them at your own risk and keep that stuff in mind. But one nice part is that now I don't have to go to the store, especially with everything going on, and pick up any cookie cutters because now I just 3D printed off these. Number 2, really quick and easy print, and also comes in many shapes and varieties. This is a phone stand, really basic. This one's fun. It's a little person, but this one is nice because I do a lot of streaming over on Twitch. If you want to check that out, twitch.tv/toastybros. And whenever we do stream, it's nice to have some type of phone stand to be able to check out chat, especially if you don't have dual monitors or something along those lines. So a simple phone stand can turn that into a simple chat device to be able to read chat and everything and keep everything updated. And also a lot of people just like having phone stands, especially if you're a business person. They're nice to have, and it's always fun to have a fun one too. So this one here only took about an hour, and it's a pretty thick print, pretty big, and obviously you could scale this one as well. This person actually gave you a few different leg sizes and arm lengths in case you want to lean further back or further forwards. So this one's definitely really cool as well. So the reason I picked this one, this is number 3, this is actually just a basic like key holder, but it can be used for all different kinds of things. It's just basic hooks really. There's no holes or anything pre-drilled, but one of the reasons I like this is because once again, there's so many different variants that you can get on Thingiverse or other sites alike. You can make an almost unlimited possibilities of hangers and holders, whether you want to screw them into the wall or use some type of adhesive to hold them. The PLA is plenty strong compared to what they sell at most stores. So this is a pretty quick and easy print as well, and this one turned out really good on the A5S printer that I used. This one I think maybe took 45 minutes, and I am printing pretty fast. I'm doing around 100 millimeter per second, so it's pretty quick prints that are turning out really well. But one of the nice parts about this, like I said, is you could print it in different sizes, shapes. There's some that have different angles for the hooks and whatnot, so that's a really nice feature to have as well. So why don't we go actually find a place to hang this and see how it works. So for item number 4, I'm pretty excited about this one. This is paper towel holders. So surprisingly, since I haven't had this house for too long, I don't have anything to actually put my paper towel rolls on, so I've just been setting them onto the actual kitchen counter, which I'm not a fan of. I'm a pretty OCD clean type of guy, so there's a lot of different variants for these. I chose the actual ones that have screw holes pre-drilled. They're slotted too, so you can adjust it. But the basic concept with this is that it's toolless. You have to install it with tools, but I mean, once it's on, you don't have to unscrew anything. A lot of the models that I found, you had an actual, like a really large screw that you just unscrewed and then you put your new roll on, but I don't feel like it'll get used that much if there's work involved. So with this, if I can separate it the right length for a standard paper towel roll, these right here are pretty flexible, at least in PLA. So in theory, if I get the right length, we should be able to kind of just pull back, bend whenever we want to put a new roll on. So let's go ahead and see how this actually installs. Alright guys, and the last item is very simple as well. This is basically just a bag hanger, and you might be wondering what do I mean by bag hanger. Well, let's say you're at the grocery store, you want to take a bite to eat, and you have some bags or something, you don't want to put them on the floor. Or another great example is if you have a purse or a laptop bag that you don't want to sit on the floor if you're at the mall or at a Starbucks or something. Something like this would be a great device to basically keep your purse or other belongings from touching the floor. Of course, this is an easy item to scale, so you can make it bigger or smaller depending on what you're trying to fit it in and what type of tables you're using. This is actually one of the thickest tables you'll probably see. This is like almost 2 inches, and it fits onto that, and I'll show you some examples now. So thank you guys for watching. That was 5 things that I figure could help make some people's lives a little bit easier, that are really easy to print from home and not have to leave to go buy these items or spend money on them, let alone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.